Okay. Oh yeah. Now I think you can. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. So well, unfortunately, we couldn't connect the laptop in a way that you could see what I do in my laptop with the Cytoscape program and also with the iTool. So unfortunately, we cannot do it. So if any of you is interested in learning how to do the network analysis or how to load the files in Filoflam, you can come personally to me and then I will show it to you. Another option could be also online, but yeah, better maybe today or well, yeah, personally you can come to me. I think that will be the best. Then we have prepared 3 slides about, well, trying to summarize the course. I have to say that we really have enjoyed this experience. I'm not gonna get tired of saying because it was quite fun, tiring as well, but you know, we did our best. I hope that you also enjoyed. And I think I'm talking also on behalf of the whole team. But yeah, at the beginning, these were the learning objectives of the course. This slide was presented by Jos at the very beginning, the first day. So the first objective was to become familiar with basic concepts and general trends in microbiome science. I think that we have achieved that goal. Understand the strength and weakness of high-throughput amplicon and metagenome datasets. In my opinion, I think now you know all, well, yeah, what are the rules of the game and what you have to do before you do your sequencing. You have to decide first, well, research question as well. We will see it in a bit. I think you are now more aware about technical issues that can lead to bias or study effects during sequence and data analysis. You had some experience with hands-on bioinformatics with the help of Luisa and Guillermo. I hope you enjoyed R and that you use it for everything. So no Excel anymore. And then tomorrow, when we are in the Netherlands, we will do a literature discussion, and actually it's quite important. Maybe Josh will want to add something else later, because the papers that we have selected are, well, the basis of what we have been teaching all of these days. So all the methods that are described, for example, in those papers, we have shown you most of them already, okay? So I have 2 more slides. I wanted to dedicate a bit more time just to emphasize again 16S amplicon, well, 16S, 18S, and ITS. So Guillermo and Luisa, they made these flow charts for you, so we will share this next week, I think. So remember, we have done all of this in the lectures, and you will get the slides. Also, you will get the practicals as well. Well, already you have some of them. And I want you to focus on the right side, because there we put a few bullet points that you always have to remember when you are doing your 16S amplicon, but also metagenome sequencing or any kind of sequencing. So the first one, research question. Yeah, so always remember, what is the research question? What do you want to answer with your analysis? Then you can decide what to do. Remember the slides from the amplicon sequencing. Then you choose 16S, ITS, 18S. Remember, difference in clustering and ASVs. So you all know already what is an OTU and you know what is an ASV. We have learned the difference between alpha and beta diversity. We have learned as well how to, what are the key points for microbiome data analysis. Never forget this. microbiome data analysis, it has compositionality, sparsity, and high dynamic range. So you need to take care of that doing normalization. Then we learn also differential abundance methods and how to visualize 16S amplicon ITS and ATS. Yes? Then, metagenomics, metagenomics and transcriptomics, because actually what we applied in metagenomics, it can be also applied to metatranscriptomics. So we made also this flow chart for you to have it clear the most important steps. And then again in the right, these were the main objectives of this course, yeah, and well, what you should know. So first, well, you know already what are the first steps when you get your genome, metagenome sequence, right? So the second is that you know how to do genome assembly and metagenome assembly, and you know the basis. Okay, you know why you are doing this assembly and not this other. Types of alignments, phylogeny. I wanted to expand a bit more on phylogeny, but yeah, due to, well, extra circumstances, I cannot do it, okay? We have also learned all the different annotation tools that I hope that you use as many as you can. And then, well, the last 2 points, very important. We have been also talking a lot about comparative genomics, and now you know a lot of concepts. So the same concepts you can apply to comparative metagenomics. So you can compare your metagenomes using the same techniques almost. And then at the end, visualization. Okay? Well, then I think that was everything that I wanted to tell you. And yeah, just remark once again that it was a pleasure and an honor to be here and to meet you and interact with all of you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, maybe a few words. Like Victor said, it was really fantastic to work with you. Keep in mind, the course is not finished. We're just halfway. To be very open, we have tried several ways to change our agendas back home that we could basically stay the whole 2 weeks here. But it was not possible because of also teaching obligations back home. There were some family obligations I really could not, skip. So that's why, it is what it is. But the course is another 4 days. I know Ramakrishnan and Kumar, they prepared a number of things. I think we're going to talk about databases. We're going to talk about qPCRs, digital droplet PCR. Sequence. Wow. And I mean, seriously, I've been also thinking about this in 2 weeks. The amount of information that you get. That is like Ramakrishnan said, in the past, most students, they get this information spread out, or in different modules over a much longer period of time. So the only thing to you is don't worry if certain things are not clear yet or whatever, right? So don't worry. You don't have to be a bioinformatician in terms of coding. I think the most important also from the lectures, especially that Victor gave on bioinformatics, Luisa and Guillermo, is that you have heard about it, you know the different steps, right? You know some of the tools where to find things, and that is usually a first step to get familiar with this analysis. And for some of you, and again, that's totally fine, some of these types of analyses you will not use or you will never use. And that's also good, yeah, because it always depends on your project and what the questions are in your project and where you want to go. So for us to expose you to these types of different technologies for us is important with the background literature. So again, many thanks also on behalf of Luisa, Guillermo, a really fantastic group. Like Victor said, the handouts of the lectures will be given to you. Yeah, so you can read things back, right? Say, oh yeah, okay, and then sort of like cross-link it. It almost sounds like bioinformatics. Cross-link it with your notes, right? And our email addresses are there. So if somewhere along, the lines with your work that we can help, just send us a message, right? Make sure that in the subject heading, you make clear, right, hello, Jos, Victor, Luisa, yeah, here from the India course, so that, yeah,